Kill the time thieves. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Jim Rohn. The silent robbery. The silent robbery. Every day, you are being robbed, but not by burglars or hackers or pickpockets. The thief is subtler, quieter, and far more dangerous. It creeps in through your habits, your distractions, and your unconscious choices. Jim Rohn called them time thieves. These aren't just the big obvious distractions like binge-watching shows or scrolling endlessly on your phone. Time thieves are also the seemingly harmless interruptions, the avoidable meetings, the unnecessary errands, the just checking habits, and even the people who waste your time with no return. Jim Rohn didn't mince words. He believed in personal responsibility and the power of conscious discipline. To live a meaningful and productive life, you must protect your time like a fortress, and that means identifying and eliminating the things that steal it. Section 1. The value of a minute. Before we can defeat the thieves, we have to truly understand what they're stealing. You have 1,140 minutes in a day. Everyone does? Rich or poor, young or old, CEO or intern. Lose $10, you can make it back. Waste 10 minutes, they're gone forever. Jim Rohn said, "Don't spend major time on minor things." This philosophy applies to every minute. You must ask, is this use of time taking me closer to my goals or away from them? Every time thief chips away at your goals, your peace, your relationships, and ultimately your potential. Section 2. The most common time thieves and how to kill them. Let's identify the culprits, one by one, and examine how they rob you blind. 1. The digital distraction bandits. These are the scrolling, swiping, checking, and clicking that dominate modern life. Social media. Just for 5 minutes. Checking email every 10 minutes. Non-stop notifications. Mindless browsing. Kill tactic. Turn off non-essential notifications. Set specific times to check email and social apps. Use app blockers or screen time limits. Replace screen time with intentional downtime, like reading or walking. Ask yourself, is this tool serving me or am I serving it? 2. The conversation. Hijackers. These are people who constantly interrupt you, call without reason, or trap you in gossip, drama, or endless small talk. Jim Rohn said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your environment is full of time wasters, your output will reflect it." Kill tactic. Set boundaries. Let people know when you're unavailable. Politely redirect. "I'd love to talk, but I'm on a deadline. Can we catch up later?" Choose your circle wisely. Spend more time with people who respect and value time. Not all conversation is productive. Guard your mental energy like a vault. P. The perfectionism trap. Time thief in disguise. Spending too much time trying to make something perfect often leads to procrastination and delays. Jim Rohn encouraged progress over perfection. He said, "Don't wait. The time will never be just right." Kill tactic. Set time limits for tasks. Adopt the 80% rule. Done and functional is better than perfect and unfinished. Review and improve later. Perfection is a seductive stall. Don't let it delay your momentum. The yes syndrome. Saying yes to everything. favors, invitations, committees, events, without asking if it aligns with your goals. Each yes is a time commitment, and every yes means a no to something else, often something important. Kill tactic. Practice saying no gracefully but firmly. Use criteria. Does this help me grow, build, or rest? Delay the answer. Let me check my calendar and get back to you. Jim Rohn warned, you must learn to say no to the good so you can say yes to the best. 5. The disorganization demon. Searching for lost files, rewriting notes, finding passwords, or forgetting deadlines due to lack of structure. Disorganization causes stress, duplication of effort, and wasted time. Kill tactic. Have a daily system, a planner, digital task manager, or journal. Clean and organize your workspace weekly. Set routines for morning, work, and evening. Order creates efficiency. Structure breeds clarity. 6. The just one more thing mentality. You finish a task, but instead of resting or moving on to something meaningful, you get distracted by small, non-urgent extras. You keep adding tasks that don't matter. This leads to burnout and scattered focus. Kill tactic. Use the top 3 tasks rule. Finish the most important ones first. Schedule buffer time to avoid overcommitment. End your day with closure. Review, plan, rest. Busy does not mean productive. Learn to close the day strong and resist meaningless filler. Section 3. The time audit, your wake-up call. Jim Rohn would often challenge his audience to take inventory. So here's your assignment. Track your time for 3 days. Write down every task in 15, 30-minute blocks. Be brutally honest. No judgment, just awareness. After 3 days, categorize. Time spent on meaningful work. Time spent on rest, renewal, and relationships. Time wasted. Most people are shocked to see how much time is lost to interruptions, meaningless activity, and mental drifting. Once you know, you can act. Section 4. Replace time thieves with time builders. Killing the thieves is only step 1. Step 2 is replacing them with time builders, habits, rituals, and tools that create momentum and success. Jim Rohn's favorite time builders included reading for 30 minutes daily, journaling lessons and reflections, planning the week every Sunday, setting goals monthly and yearly, reviewing progress consistently. These rituals don't just save time. They multiply it by keeping you aligned, intentional, and clear. Section 5. Reclaim the power of focus. Killing time thieves ultimately comes down to reclaiming one thing: focus. Focus is not a talent. It's a decision made over and over again. Here's a system Jim Rohn might endorse. Start your day early. Own the first hour. Work in focused sprints, Pomodoro, or deep work blocks. Eliminate distractions. Put your phone in another room. Review your goals weekly. Reward yourself with meaningful rest. Clarity plus focus plus action. Results. Section 6. Time as a mirror of your priorities. Jim Rohn famously said, "Either you run the day or the day runs you." When you let time thieves in, your day owns you. When you eliminate them, you take back ownership of your life. Your calendar is not just a list of appointments. It's a mirror of what you value. Your choices with time are your truest priorities. more than your words, goals, or plans. Ask yourself, if someone looked at my last week, what would they say I cared about? Do my actions reflect my ambitions? Am I being intentional or just reactive? Make time serve you. Build your life around your highest values, not your lowest distractions. Conclusion: build a time-rich life. Time is not just a resource. It's the foundation of your entire life. If you lose it to petty thieves, you lose the chance to build something great. But if you become vigilant, if you guard your hours with fierce attention and quiet discipline, you become unstoppable. Jim Rohn's timeless wisdom reminds us, days are expensive. When you spend a day, you have one less day to spend. So make sure you spend each one wisely. The time thieves are already at your door. Will you keep letting them in? Or will you finally stand up, take control, and lock them out for good? Your future is counting on your answer.